Hey guys, happy 2018. Before I show you my interview with Rachael Hip-Flores, yay, so exciting! I wanted to let you know that I am making a couple changes to my show this year, which is really cool and I'm really stoked about. It's gonna take some time and it might be a little bit wonky at first, but anyway, I wanted to give you guys the heads up about it. A while back, I pitched out the idea to you guys that I was gonna change the title of the show from the Nicole Show to something else that felt like it encompassed what we do, which is, right, I talk about something either with another person or just to you guys directly to camera, and then we discuss in the comments, and we all are like, yay, we can relate to each other, and life isn't so lonely, and all of those things. So I wanted a title that felt like it made sense for us and our community and what this show really has become. And so, actually, right before the break, I was inspired by something. And it was Guillermo del Toro's The Shape of Water. If you guys haven't seen that movie, it's so beautiful. Afterwards, they were doing an interview with him, with the director, and he said the following: "There is no them, there is only us." And what he meant by that is that there's no those people over there and us over here. It's only us. Right? We are all human. We are all sharing this experience here. We are all feeling generally the same things. And the more that we recognize that and empathize with each other, the better off we all are. So that really touched me, and I feel like is at the heart of what I'm trying to do with this show. So as a result, I've decided to change the name of the show to Only Us. I hope you guys like it, and I will be doing a new title sequence for it, so stay tuned for that. And also, I'm having like some studio changes, as you guys can tell. I know I'm in an echoey room right now. All of this is going to be changing soon, but so please bear with me as I go through these like technical changes and just a makeover for the show and the whole nine. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I am so excited to bring you this like new and updated show, Only Us, and I'm excited to kick it off with Rachael Hip-Flores. So without any further ado, here's the interview. A lot of amphetamines running through me right now. So much happening. We're so excited, in fact, about our little reunion right now that we're celebrating with some champagne. So if you guys want to get some champagne out, that's cool. If you're at work, it's maybe not advisable, but I don't know where you work, so
you can sneak anything into a coffee cup.
Yeah. That's hey. So hi. Thank you for tuning in to my show, now titled Only Us. This is Rachael Hip-Flores.
Oh, hey guys, hey.
Known from our wonderful series, Anyone But Me. And this is a long time since we've gotten together, man.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I feel like the last time you were over, because you were over like Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving like a year ago.
Yes.
Or two, and I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Was that the last time you were over?
Ooh. Hey. Just to throw that over there. Yes, that was the last time I was over, I think. And yeah, I missed you.
Yeah.
But God, it's been too long.
It's been a minute.
And that's why I wanted to kick off this year with you, because you're wonderful. And people always ask, actually, if we're friends in real life.
I know.
And we are.
We are.
We just don't see each other like nearly enough.
I know.
It's crazy, but like
I have friends that I'm pretty sure like you more than they like me.
Vice versa.
And they're just like, hey, how's Nicole? And I'm like, she's probably fine.
I would think she's
I haven't heard anything bad recently.
I seriously, every time you come up in conversation with my friends, it's like, oh my gosh, she's so cool. I'm like, I know, she's so cool.
I paid them to say that.
Cheers.
Hey! Oh, thank you.
Cheers. Here's to reunions.
To reunions.
Oh, yay.
Gross.
Cheers to you guys.
Hey,
happy 2000. So there is a theme in case you hadn't realized. So yes. We're repping our Harry Potter houses today, just because why not? Really. Yeah. Why are you a Slytherin?
I am a Slytherin because I'm pretty. I think it's because I'm pragmatic. I think it's because I don't think I'm particularly self-interested, but I do feel like I would definitely make the choice to like do the most amount of good for the most people while also hurting some others, where I feel like a Gryffindor would be like, no! Like, everyone gets saved! And I'd be like, no, we can kill those 5 people over there if it means those 5,000 are gonna live, you know?
I respect that about you.
Thank you.
Because that is an actual conflict in my life.
No,
where then
is
I
it?
try to like take care of too many people,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and something always slips through the cracks, and it
Yeah.
becomes a very difficult thing. So
I for sure do not care about that many people in my life.
So the first thing I wanted to ask you was Star Wars.
Yes.
So we're both huge fans. This is part of why Rachel and I are friends in real life, because we're both big nerds,
Yes.
right? And have bonded over many a sci-fi and fantasy film or TV show.
Yes.
So, what did you think of the new Star Wars?
I loved it so much.
Me too.
I
Okay.
loved it so much.
Yes.
It was not a perfect movie.
Mm-mm.
No movie is a perfect movie. But I loved it so hard. I loved the themes of it. Like, I love, like, burn the past. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, this is where I'm at in my life right now. I love the themes of it. I loved that, like, you didn't necessarily know what the characters were going to do. Like, perfectly plausible that Rey was going to go to the dark side.
Mhm.
Perfectly plausible that Kylo was going to go to the light side. I thought Rose was going to... Also, spoilers everywhere.
Yeah, sorry, we should have said that.
It's
I'll
like-
write it in the comments. and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I loved that Rose was Asian. Like, I
Yeah.
loved that she was Vietnamese, right? I think? The actress is Vietnamese.
I believe. Yeah.
Whatever
yeah,
she is in the future,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. But,
Yeah.
like, I loved that.
Yeah.
Because it didn't matter.
No, nor would it.
Nor would
We're
it.
in a
It's-
fictional universe.
No. Our universe.
Oh,
just
sorry.
a long time ago.
I'm sorry.
In a galaxy far,
In
far
a
away.
galaxy far,
It's
far
very real, and if we had a telescope...
I feel like
powerful
a bad fan for having
we
just
would
said
be,
that.
yes.
But okay, so
we would be able to witness the events if we had a telescope that was
I
powerful
actually
enough.
saw that you wrote that on Twitter. Anyway, but that's a whole other thing. Yes,
It wasn't even me, it was the
you
Mohawk
retweeted-
guy from
yeah.
NASA, yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway.
But I totally agree with that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
you know, and then people got up in arms about Finn being black at one point.
Fuck that
Like,
noise.
but
Are
it's the
you
same
fucking
thing. These
kidding
are the
me?
same people though that are like, well, you can't cast black people in Lord of the Rings because it's not historically accurate, and you're like,
What?
It's
Fuck
a
you.
fantasy. It's a. What do you mean not? It's not history. There's no history. It's so it's like it's just blatant racism.
It is.
that
It
they're
is
not
blatant
trying to get
racism, and it's
close.
and that's and
It's insane.
and look, there is a part of me that like still thinks, well, it's I'm never gonna be in a period piece because I don't look like and like. On one hand, that's true, and on the other hand, it's not like, Asian people were invented in 1920. Like,
No. Well, and you say never going to be in a period piece, though. I think that really, yes, in a narrow way,
Yes.
if they were going to make like a historically accurate Pride and Prejudice or something.
Right.
But there's so much now that's challenging those.
I know.
Like you could and will be in whatever Shakespeare production that you
That's
want
right.
because there's thank God like so much more diverse casting in
Yes.
that now, and
Mhm.
the doors are completely open for all of that, which is wonderful.
All right, anyway, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who do you feel most akin to on Game of Thrones? Khaleesi. Daenerys.
Obviously. I mean, she is
Fucking amazing.
amazing. She is everything that like I aim to be, and watching her journey from being like a meek character that just was reacting. She was never meek, but like
I was about to say.
no, but being a young girl.
Oh yeah.
That's all. Being a young girl in that world who had like no agency of her own
Mhm.
and had to absolutely find her own voice and her own power,
Mhm.
and watching that evolution happen
Mhm.
has been incredible. And like just let's just say Khaleesi's ownership of herself and her own power is everything that I want for myself. And in a way that is, she is not an egomaniac. She has moments, but she is as magnanimous as she is powerful in her own right.
Mhm.
And I just adore her, and her whole fashion sense, by the way, is the other part of it. Cheers.
Cheers.
And you?
Arya Stark.
Yes. Yes. If I had given it even 2 seconds of thought, I would have come up with that.
Arya
That's,
Stark.
of course.
Yes.
She's fucking awesome.
She is fucking awesome.
She's awesome.
She's a sociopath and I adore her.
She really has kind of gone there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I like really wanted her to get together with Gendry in like season 3, and now I'm like, oh, they can never be together.
No, you don't think?
She's out of her fucking mind.
Yeah, she
and
kinda
he's
is.
like, she's
but
fucking
also,
crazy.
you know what? She is gonna need to. I think that she's gonna come. Something's gonna loop her back in.
I'm
to
not
being
sure
a
she's
feeling
gonna.
full person.
I'm not sure.
Really?
I hope so. I have that hope for her. I'm not sure it's going to happen. She's really fucking far gone. I say this about Khaleesi. I agree with everything you said. I'm just going to go devil's advocate because I also adore her and want her to rule the Seven Kingdoms so hard because she deserves to.
Yeah.
Not because she was born to it, because she deserves to. But
she's not beyond reproach. So
she has had a lot of problems. She is not the greatest leader.
She has definitely had stumbling blocks, and there have been times where I've sat there and just said to the screen, like, no, why are you making that decision? But I think she has to, right? I mean, she has to.
She's trying really hard, and
now,
that's what I love.
Look, here's the thing, is obviously she and Jon ruling together would be the best of all worlds with Tyrion as the hand. I mean, that's the trifecta.
Tyrion to rule. Tyrion's a Slytherin.
Oh, definitely.
Tyrion's a Slytherin.
Oh,
like that man.
He is. Oh my god.
I love him
so much.
so.
I love him so much. It's like that's my. By the way, my next male cat is going to be named Tyrion. It's already happening.
Fully endorse this.
Everything. So going back to representation.
Yes.
Representation on the serious question of representation in media. So I actually wanted to ask you, like, I realized that, you know, when we're having this greater conversation about, you know, people who've been involved in creating representation and, you know, coming up within certain movements, diversity movements, right? Within the LGBT rights movement and for LGBT entertainment, we usually talk to queer actresses or actors. However, you have done an enormous amount for the LGBT movement, and you are a straight ally. And we do not usually hear from straight allies. And as a queer person, I want to say thank you because you're wonderful and amazing. And I've always really, really respected how you've just gone there. By the way, backstory. I've told this story so many times. When Rachel and I were cast, if anyone met me, we were both fresh out of acting school, so like great little acting students. We got together.
We had our notebooks.
Yes, we got together before we ever had a day of shooting, and read through our scenes together to rehearse, right? Which is like, by the way, not something that you do in like the real world
you just
of
like go there and like maybe you've met your partner.
Maybe you've met the person you're acting with or not.
Or not.
But we were like, well, we should rehearse, you know, which is great. We probably still should do things like that.
We should probably rehearse.
But like, so we met, and like, I remember just being so nervous because I knew that Rachel was straight, and I knew that I was not, for some years, you know. And for some years to that point.
Right, that's awesome. Some people never get there.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. That's my alarm. Oh my god. I knew this was going to happen when I said it. Damn it.
So
hold there. All right. So I knew Rachel was straight. I knew I was not. And this teenager in me that was scared after I came out to like be in the locker room with girls and things because for fear that like they would think that I was checking them out or something. And I was doing everything I could to like always avert my eyes. I ended up being like overcompensating for it, you know? And so when it came to then like being like playing, you know, girlfriends with someone who was straight, I wanted to just make sure that like Rachel knew that like I was not actually in real life coming out to her, that we were just acting. And she's like she's like, obviously, why are you freaking out? So like all of my neuroses are coming out, and Rachel's like perfectly cool with all of it.
I just want to say that was in addition to being freaking adorable. No, I thought that was very respectful. Like I think that regardless of where you're coming from, like I think that it is, especially when you have like a relationship where you're supposed to be in a relationship with a person on screen, I feel like it's good to know basically where everyone is coming from. And so I felt like it was wonderful, and I was very thankful for that. Like,
okay,
you know,
okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, but this is all to say. That was really prologue. So I. This is all to say.
This whole 40 minutes has been prologue to this minute.
I'm really bad at that. I just prologue like crazy.
What is that quote? It's like something. The rest is prologue.
Yes.
What is that?
Oh God. It's gonna come to me, of course, when we turn off the
You
camera.
will.
That's what the name of this episode will be.
It's all prologue.
Yeah. So this is all to say that. So how have you felt? I mean, there have been so many amazing developments in the LGBT movement over the past 10 years since we started Anyone But Me. I mean, just fantastic. I mean, marriage is legal. Like, it was
I know, that was
state
a
by
thing.
state, and then it became a thing.
Hey, and way to go, Australia.
Yeah. Oh, and Australia. I know, that was
proud,
so exciting.
Super fucking proud. Way to go.
Knew that would happen.
Yeah.
It was great. So how have you felt then as not just an ally, but an ally who's been actively involved in the movement and who has stood for the community by playing a very loved character who is queer?
I think you're giving me entirely more credit than I need at this point. No, it's been wonderful, and especially like I think meeting LGBT people at these events that we do, and just getting to hear their stories. Look, I grew up in theater, so like it's always been cool.
Yeah.
It's always been fine.
Yeah.
And I don't want to speak for the gay people who grew up in Piscataway, New Jersey, because I don't know what their experience was like. But I think that I don't think anyone ever got beat up for it, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone got, you know, sneered at or whatever for it. I think we were pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there was a different experience involved, but hearing the people who have got beaten up for it, and who have gone through so fucking much for it, because of nothing that they can control, because of nothing other than who they're attracted to, which is fucking bananas. It has been so heartening. It has been so fucking heartening to see that we have made great strides, and I hope we can keep making great strides, because I think that there is a lot more to do. But it's been very heartening, and it's been really, there's a lot going wrong in the world, and so where you can see happiness, and where you can see joy, and where you can see progress, fucking take it and celebrate it, and like,
yeah,
take it for all it's worth, because it's a long, long fight.
Yeah.
And I am not even on the front lines of it. Like, I am not. So, to those of you who are, take your joy, keep going, and know that there are a lot of us behind you. There are a lot of us behind you.
How wonderful is she?
Shut up!
You are the best!
Let's go talk about Star Wars more.
Oh, I love you.
I love you back.
So, before we wrap this up, just say the first word that pops into your head.
Joy. Joy.
That's how I feel right now, too.
I fucking love that word. It's a great word.
I love you too.
Fun.
Oh, guys. Okay, thank you so much for joining. Obviously, I'm going to have an extended version of this and a shortened version of this. You're welcome to tune into either. We're going to keep drinking champagne.
We've got
we've
a quarter of a bottle left.
Yes.
So.
And it's only 3
Join us
in the afternoon. Oh, all right. We'll see you soon. Thank you, guys.
Bye, guys. Oh, and we'll see you at Lexicon.
Oh, God, yes! I mean, whatever, we're just talking, we're not like promoting anything. We're gonna be at Clexicon in Vegas on what's the day of our panel?
Yes.
That means we don't know. It's between
It's in
April 5th and April 8th. We forgot the exact
I don't
date,
think we have it yet.
but like go to the whole thing,
Yeah,
because
it's
it's going to be
awesome.
so much fun. It's all like LGBT entertainment stuff. It's going to be amazing, and we are showing up. We are doing an Anyone But Me 10-year reunion. If that makes you feel old, it makes us feel old too. So like, it's fine. Yeah, just more shopping. But we can't wait to see you there. Again, Rachael Hip-Flores, Nicole Pacent. We love you. We'll see you soon. Peace.